Namaskar, I'm Maina Bhatnagar. I'm an astrologer and an author. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the card star, and my description is based on my book, The Secret Bridge of Tarot and Astrology. I have chosen this card star today because I find it the most appropriate card in need in today's time. The card star is positioned on number 17 in tarot. The number 17 is a combination of number 1, that is the magician, and number 7, that is the chariot. The magician star stands for the will to do things, the practice, the expertise. And chariot is all about putting all your 5 senses, your willpower, your inner, external, all kind of strength to achieve victory. The meaning of a star in Hebrew is tazadi, which means fish hook. And the intelligence, the due intelligence in this says that we should find our natural powers to live in tune, in sync with the nature. And I think this is the most appropriate thing today, because today we are realizing that we have to live in sync with nature, because that's the only way left to live with. We have been using and abusing nature, and we're realizing that we have to live within her rules, within her realms. The word organic seems to be everywhere, right? People write from even medicines to food and vegetables, and even seeds people are trying to have organic. Even people say thoughts organic. And when you go on Facebook, they say, ask whether the subscriptions or the viewings is organic or it is paid for. So organic means living with nature. So how does this relate with the card star? Well, to understand this card better, let me go on the second chapter of my card description, and the second chapter talks about the symbolism. So as far as symbolism is concerned, the reader must look at each and every point of this card carefully. So when you look at this card, you see that there is a naked maiden, who is the focal point of the card, sitting on ground. She kneels on water and earth. She has one foot on the water and one on the ground. She's kneeling on the ground. With one hand, she holds a pitcher that pours water in the pond, and the left foot kneels on ground, and with the left hand, she has a pitcher that breaks, the water falls on the ground and breaks into 5 rivulets. You can see that the bird ibis sits and looks on. It's, as usual, it is green. The sky is almost lit up by 8 stars. So let's break down the description. The 8 stars are, the 7 are the normal stars, and the 8th star is the big bright star. Now this is the star that is known as the Star of Bethlehem. The Star of Bethlehem is the star that comes out in the sky, shines when Christ was born. And Christ, we know, is the Savior for the earth. So one of the meanings of the card is the Savior, the hope. And He is the one who saves the earth, who saves the people. There are 2 stories related to this card, according to the Vedic astrology and according to the Western astrology or Western thinking. Tarot is a lot influenced by European symbols, and the reason it came from Europe. So you will find a lot of Roman European symbols in this. There is only one symbol which I have described in my book, that is the Hindu symbol. So the bird's ibis speaks about concentration and thoughts, and birds are symbols of thoughts in tarot. Star, the maiden, is naked, and that nakedness is a symbol of innocence and purity, and that is what this card stands for: hope, peace, and belief in absolute terms. In the card star, she pours water. Now if you look carefully, her foot doesn't break into water. The 5 rivulets that trickle down in the pond are the 5 senses that go and blend from the conscious mind to the subconscious. Water is an eternal theme in the tarot, but here water means a lot. And one more reason is that the star symbolizes or represents the 11th house of the zodiac. Now that's the very important key, because if you look even in the 11th house, we see a man and sometimes a woman carrying a pitcher of water. And what is water? Water is life for this earth. Today we are struggling for oxygen. Tomorrow we'll struggle for water. The whole earth is nourished and nurtured by water. And that's the one reason why the hope can only be fulfilled by water, which means nourishment, which means life. The card star has almost all positive meanings. And let me narrate one small story, which I'm sure most of you know, and that's the story of Pandora. Pandora was a young girl. She finds a box, and as a young girl, she's very keen to open it. People tell her not to open it because there are bad things in that. But somehow the innocent girl opens up the box. And the moment she opens up the, actually the box had a lot of sounds coming out of it. Open it, open it, open it. Let me out, let me out, let me out. So she gets very carried away, and despite of being told not to open it, she opens the box. And once she opens the box, all the misery, sorrow, torture, pain that is on this earth comes out. Poor girl, she gets so scared, she realizes what the hell she broke, and she closes the box. Once she closes the box, she's petrified. She takes a minute to realize what happened. But then she hears that there's another sound coming out of it. Now, this sound is not harsh or loud. This is a very gentle, kind, soft voice that says, please let me out. Please let me come out of this. So she thinks, everything has come out. Now, what is left? Let me take a chance. Let me take a chance. And she opens that box. Once she opens the box, hope comes out of it. And that's what we all need. We all need hope today. And that's why I choose this card. That this is the card we need today. This is the card of the hour. That somebody give us heal. Somebody give us medicine. Someone comes and magically heals all over the world, the suffering that we are going through. Somebody come and open the last part of the box that heals all of us. So the card star is all about hope, healing, nourishment, friendship, gift, and water as the healer for the earth. There's another very interesting story about that is that Ravan, who was the mighty, powerful king, when his son was born, his son Indrajit was born, he is very keen so that his son doesn't die, because he is immortal, because he prayed to Lord Shiva. But he has a fear that his son might die. So he is powerful, he has control over everything. And the mythology says that he catches hold of all the planets and puts all of them in the 11th house, because that's a house of hope, gives healing, good health. But what happens beyond that, I'll tell that in some other video. So that's the importance of 11th house, and that's the importance of star. Star is about friendship, regeneration, spiritual healing, material healing, mental healing, in general health, good luck, gifts. And that's why I've chosen this card. Hope star blesses all of us. We too have a rising 8th, the star of Bethlehem, rise for us. And this is part of the meanings given in my book, The Secret Bridge of Tarot and Astrology. To read further, please buy the book or read it online on Amazon as an ebook. And please visit my website. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. My website is mainabhatnagar.com. Thanks again.